Hey, what's up YouTube? Scotty with Evil Castrigal. Look what's behind me. It's a 25 Scout Bobber. So we're going to take this all new Scout out. We're here at Indian Motorcycle of Clarksville, and we'll talk a little bit about what makes this bike all new, and we'll see how awesome it is. All right, what up? We're in the saddle of the all-new 2025 Indian Motorcycle Scout. Just done a little warm-up ride on this thing to get acclimated, and it is awesome. It's got that same like Scout feel that I've always loved. You know, this is a performance V-twin. I mean, the outgoing model made 100 horsepower in this small little package. So they already were an incredible motorcycle. But you know, now this model here in particular, we're putting out 105 horsepower. So we're gonna ride it a little bit, and we're just gonna talk about some of the awesome new things that are new on the Indian, and just kind of give you my feel for it. So, all new motorcycle, obviously, and the new thing that I think is cool, the way they've done this, is a three-tiered system, a three-tiered. You know, there's different models, right? But three-tiered pricing. So the base model, Scout Bobber, we're going to talk specifically about the Scout Bobber because that's what we're on. You know, obviously they make the regular Scout, they make the Scout Bobber, they make the Sport Scout and the 101 Scout and the Super Scout. But we are on the Scout Bobber. We are on a limited. So the regular Scout Bobber, that base price is going to be this much right here. I didn't do the research before the ride, but guess what? I've got the advantageous advantage, if you will. I've got the advantage of future Scott being able to put that right in the video. But anyway, you get the base price, and then you've got the limited, which is what we're on. That's going to get you cruise control and a USB connection and some other things. That bike, this bike, is going to be a $700 upgrade from the base. And then if you wanted to go to the full, oh God, the way these Indians corner, man, so nice. Still has that awesome low center of gravity. Sorry, I know I'm getting off topic, but I just really felt that corner. Really enjoying the lean angle too. Not bad at all for being a low motorcycle. Lowest seat height in the industry for its competition. Anyway, back to the tiers. So if you wanted to go with the fully loaded, limited plus tech package, that's going to get you the 4-inch smart display, the same display that comes on the Chief lineup. So you've got your navigation and ride modes and all that stuff. Still obviously have your cruise control. That's going to be another $1,000 from this bike. Another $1,000 from this bike. So you've got basically a $1,700 difference between the base model and the fully loaded limited plus tech. I think this is probably going to be the most popular because it's only a $700 jump from the base, but you do get the cruise control, which I think is like, I mean, honestly, I just think it's crucial in the cruiser segment now. I think it's going to become the industry standard. It should be the industry standard. If you're on the freeway, it's just so much nicer to be able to rest that hand and, you know, just relax a little bit more on those longer rides. Another thing that I've noticed, and I don't think much has changed suspension travel-wise, but this bike feels a lot better in the rear end than the outgoing model. I've hit some bumps on it already, and beforehand it would really rock your world. You just can feel that power. Yeah, it's not slow. It is not slow. The shocks feel way better. I think before you would just honestly, I recommend it on any of the 24s and older. Immediately go to a piggyback shock upgrade and get the comfort seat. This bike does have an all-new seat on it. It's way more comfortable. It is. I've rode it for about 15 minutes. Not a long time, I know, but it is way more comfortable. I can tell you, I've ridden a lot of these Scouts, the outgoing model, and this bike is more comfortable. The forward controls feel great. I know some people want mids, but I like the forwards on a cruiser. I just think it suits the bike more. Let's go ahead and we're going to set the cruise here. So we're going to turn it on. You push the button to turn it on, and you push it down to set it, and then you forget it. Isn't that amazing? So now we're just cruising along at the speed limit and having a good old time. On the freeway, the outgoing bike obviously had plenty of horsepower. This bike's got 105 horsepower. The Scout 101 has a different tune, and that bike's going to put out 111 horsepower. Now, if you want that tune, it's not that hard. It's actually only $200 at the dealership. You can just have your computer reflashed with the new tune, and you've got 111 horsepower in this motorcycle. You can even do that to the base model. So say you didn't care about the cruise control, you just wanted all the power, you can do that. And it's only a $200 upgrade. I think that's incredible. I really am impressed with that. Maybe Indian should have just released them all with that stock from the factory. But I get it. It makes that 101 a really cool motorcycle because it comes with all of the tech stuff already on it. It's got the inverted forks and dual brakes up front. It's a really sick looking setup. But I'm really impressed with this bike. I've always loved the Scout, but I've never thought a Scout had a place in my garage. Just because, it's a smaller motorcycle, and I like to ride with my wife a lot of the times. But I think this is a bike, with the cruise control, it's a little more comfortable, and it's definitely, I think, creeping up that way where this could be your only cruiser motorcycle. You don't have to have multiple bikes in the garage. With a few different things you could do to it to make it really comfortable. You could just probably go with the Super Scout, and it's got the bags and a windshield already on it. I think those would be things that if you were going to ride it long term, you might want to do. And it just feels so well balanced. Indian has done an amazing job with all of their motorcycles balance-wise, and it carries over to this. I'm really impressed. Shout out to Indian of Clarksville for giving me the opportunity to ride this thing. I love it. And thanks for watching, guys. Whatever. The Indian Scout, all new, 2025. I feel really, really privileged to be able to ride this thing so soon. They're going to be in dealerships soon, I think in May. So anyway, hope that helped. Hope that information was at all helpful. If it wasn't, I'm sure you're going to let me know. I'll check you guys later.